Good day and welcome to today's instalment of Wild Camping in, I don't know where I am. I don't have phone charge. Sorry, no, I lost the internet connection to get to where I was going, Toulouse. I did, so I just carried on going in the right direction. I haven't made it to Toulouse. I've got absolutely exhausted, so I camped up. I am. And I'll show you where I am at the moment. First thing I'll do, and I pull off the road, I'll put the computer on, I'll get the computer on, and then what I have to do, keep on top of stuff, I have to, oh come on, that's not gone in, go on, get in there, there you go. I have to transfer all my data onto a hard drive, keeping all these files, so tomorrow when I get in a hotel, hopefully I'll find a cheap hotel at Toulouse. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. So I have to do all these files first. So once I've got that working, the computer's working, because it takes quite a long time to transfer the files into a external hard drive. So that's the first thing I do when I pull over, to get the computer working, and then I can get up and set the tent. So I do need two hands, do a bit of typing and get on with that. And so this is Wild Camp, but I don't know where I am. Somewhere on the way to Montbéliard, I think. I'm about 10 kilometres away. Once I get there, I'll go into McDonald's, or I'll get internet, and then I can actually book somewhere, hopefully, and then drive to that booking in Toulouse. I'm hoping. So I've got to turn my phones off because I need the charge. Oh man, it's all fun and games. Okay, so that's on the go. Right, now where was I? I did start. Let's get the top off. Now I have actually made an adaptation to the TentBox. After I read my comments, somebody said, or I think two people said, I like comments like that, helpful comments. Sean, you're meant to leave the ladder on. Like that. So I have done. I thought, all right. So when I put that away today, I left the ladder on, and I thought, let's see how that worked. That went up all right. That was all right. Like I say, this cover keeps everything in place. But he also told me, once you leave the ladder on, oh man, it makes it easier, a full extension, to pull that up. That ain't happening, is it? That ain't happening. They did say that, that'd make it easier to help pull that up. I ain't. This is now going to be awkward. Watch, this is the easy bit. On the tyre, on the bonnet. That's why that ain't coming up. I ain't pulled them out. They are annoying. Even with one hand, we're getting there. They're getting there. So I hope you like where I parked. I don't know if it's busy, it's all locked up. It just seemed a good place for me to fall off the car. I set well back, look, it said parking. I parked right up. Hopefully these trees will give me a bit of cover. I'm out of the way, I'm not blocking the gates. Do you know what I mean? I just want, like I say, when the cars, there's a few cars. It was noisy last night, but like I said, earplugs were well, oh man, earplugs are an absolute necessity, because wherever you get doing a bit of camping, to be honest guys, I actually pulled into a car park, a camping site earlier for a car. They wanted $5.50. I think that was 15 for one of the big things, but I couldn't. I mean, everything in France is automated, so it's like putting your card in, and I hate it. Because I don't know, well I think I do know, I'm going to get charges for every time I use the card through France. So every time I paid for me petrol, there's no other way, it's all automated. So that's annoying. I know there's accounts what you can open, which do Europe. Okay. But you need to have an update mobile phone to accept that software to do that. Mate, so, yes. Okay, how easy is that? That's a lot easier, isn't it? I just need to collapse the ladder and that'll all fall in place. Wicked, wicked. So thanks for that. I wouldn't have pulled it out if I didn't have the straps, if I weren't all strapped up like I was. So now I'm de-strapped. Pull the flap down. That's easy. I need 2 hands to adjust the ladder. So I'll get on with it in a second. Oh man, so here is where I'm proper wild camping. Right on the side of a road. Parked that up away. Right here. Man, so it looks like I'm waiting for them to open a bit of business. There's loads of cars in there. I don't know what sort of yard it is. I did see lots of other lanes I could have gone down, but lots of them are all closed off. So I guess there's loads of campers about in high season. Right, give me a second. I'll get me ladder. I'll get me ladder right. Oh man, it's the first time wild camp. A lady just come out and she said I can't camp here. I was like, oh man, oh nightmare. So I got, man, I got that already. Oh, nightmare. That is an absolute nightmare. So I now got to go and move to see if I can somewhere else down the road there. I just got like, it's a pain. I've got to take this down and drive. Nightmare. What cunge, man. Sorry, I'm going down here. I was gonna go. The tent's still done up. It's still open. I was gonna go down there, and then there's this little road to my right. I can park up on this road. This is all right. It's wide enough there. Look, that'll do me. I can park there. Sod that. Wow, hang on, let's go a little bit further. Tent's bouncing about. I haven't strapped it down. No. I was like, I ain't got time for all that. I have got time. Oh man, little play field. There's loads of little pull-off places here. Oh man, the woman was annoying. She just spoke French. I don't understand when people know that you're foreign. You don't know what they're talking about, yet they still carry on talking. It's weird. It is really weird. Right, man. There's a tractor track there. I hope I don't get stuck in the mud. Oh mate, I was all then ready to get stuck into an ice cold beer. It was like, here's what it is. Win some, lose some, like I say. Being a chancer of wild camping. I thought that would have been alright, but I think this place is even better. Because I'm a little bit away. I'm like 100 metres or so away from that main road, aren't I? There's trees there blocking the wind. As long as I can get the car fully off, which I can. Can I? Oh man, that's muddy. Oh mate, I'll have to do it. Well, there, that's a bit more solid. That's alright, that's moving. If I get stuck, I'll go and get a tractor. Right. What's just happened to that? Oh mate, that was going along. I won't start. I hope the media files aren't corrupted. I hate it when there's missing files from the blog. I don't know if that's what it was. So here, look, it's a bit muddy. It's alright. Look, I did. That's how I just drift down the street, just like that. There you go. So you can drive with your tent up. Or, right, come on then, you. Easy as. So that's it. That's took me literally 10 minutes to relocate. It is. That's not too bad at all, is it? It's not a bad place to stay. I've got a lovely view. Man, that's better. It's better. I'm off the road. There will be people coming up and down, but they ain't got to worry about me. Of course not. That's all good in the hood. Wicked. Right, let's get on. I was thinking what to do. I've got to organise all my food again now. Lost the fork. Right guys, one hasn't quite got the luxury I had last night of cooking up a lovely, nearly lost that. A lovely pork steak. Today, I'm back to the basics, I am. I have a tin of mayonnaise in there, a tin of tuna with mayonnaise in there. I have some cheddar, I do, and I have some wholemeal bread. And like I say, I'm not living quite as large as I was last night when I lost my fork. I don't know where it was. It's moved since I now moved everything. And as you can see, there is not a job that I do that doesn't need 2 hands. And yeah, I would be using a tripod. I would. But me big SLR for the tripod is to run out of batteries. So that's me. I'm having wholemeal, cheese and tuna mayo sarnies. Which are awesome. They are. They really do hit the spot. And everything's annoying, man. It is in a small space. Look, they have now gone ice. Cold, been in that ice. So I paid €4 for some ice just to get me cheap beers. €4 to keep me cold, me beers ice cold, so I can enjoy them. So cheers. Beer blonde. I thought that tasted a bit different. That is lovely. That is. Parker, don't fall over. I'll put it there. I don't like putting it in there because I'll knock that over in a minute. Everything gets knocked over, tipped in the door. Well, man. Right guys, well, very short. Like I say, wild camping with the cowboy. I suppose it was a little bit wild. I did have to drive down the road with the tent half up. There's my camping spot, my view for the next hour or so. As I'll sit here, finish my tuna, my bread and my cheese, finish that beer, then I'll drink another one, and hopefully that'll put me in good stead for a good sleep. I say hopefully. Mate, that is good, the tuna. That really is. And I forgot to put my cowboy hat on for me cowboy camping, wild camping. Right, you know what? I need to get out of here now, because now, before I continue with my feast, I actually, yep, guessed it. I need a wares, which ain't so bad. These high winds, but when I say these high winds, that is, I'm used to them. I lived at Bunwell Hill. I have. You get used to high winds. I ain't walking too far into the woods. Oh man, I'm feeling myself having a waz again, aren't I? I've just got, yeah, it is. I'm just totally free with myself. I'm happy. I am. I'm free and happy, and I'm open. Like I say, these trees are. No, they're not cutting the wind down. The wind's coming from over there. No, I'm not west on myself. There's a precarious looking thing. Look. No, that's all good. Speak campsite. Oh, and I popped the bonnet as well. I drove with the bonnet popped. Because I've got to check me. I've got to let that cool down. I drove down the street with a tent half cocked and the bonnet open. I'm like, oh mate. glad no one saw me. Now I did buy, what is it? I bought deer, look. Oh dear. I've got to clean this all up a bit. England won't like that. All that dead stuff in there. I know how to get it. I need to get some peroxide. Now I'm going in here in the hope I can find a fork or a spoon. That'll do. Yeah, they won't like that with all that dead stuff on there. So if I'm taking that back to the UK, which I am, I'll get some peroxide and then I'll clean it. Peroxide doesn't burn into the bone. If you use bleach, you never get the bleach out. It'll continue bleaching. Peroxide's much better. You can wash it out with water. Right, I'm going to get back in there. I thought I was like, I'm losing it. I was like, what have I done with the beer? That's there. That's the main thing. So guys, I hope you like me wild camping. Really wild for tonight. I don't know, I'm 150 metres away from the road. There's a sign there letting me know. So cheers. I'm really hoping I get a good kick tonight. I am. I am. So until the morning or next time, au revoir.